Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. Gonna have a crossout video for us today, guys. Now in today's video, we're going to be going over this Typhoon Machinist ML200 Spider, and the main reason I wanted to do that today is because I saw this build on the exhibition, and it's just a really smart, really well put together, thought out build. The main thing I love about this is that you've got the Typhoons mounted on top of the Machinist, and an inverter is attached to both the cabin and both of the weapons. Now, this is actually really good because one of the big problems with Typhoons is that they're actually surprisingly squishy. You wouldn't think that because they've got like 1,000 durability, so you think you'd be pretty much safe. The problem is their barrels. Their barrels are very long and they tend to like take damage from there more than anything else. For example, with this build, if you hit the cabin with an explosion weapon, some of the explosion damage is going to get transferred to the barrel, and then the weapon will basically just die just because these, like at the very end of the barrels, they get clipped and they'll hit the hitbox and then they'll fall off that way. This build kind of solves that by having them mounted on top of the Machinist. Another thing I love about this build is that this build is going to get even better after this most recent update that's coming. They're going to buff the Machinist from 40% to 60%. Now, with that buff and the inverter, each of these Typhoons is essentially going to have like 2,000 durability because they'll have 1,600 just from the Machinist alone. Then they'll be attached to the inverter that gives them like 25%-ish damage. Just put them at basically 2k dura each, which should make them very, very durable. Another thing that's really cool is the placement of the icebreakers. So the icebreakers are mounted at just the right height whereby they will absorb damage for the Typhoons, but they will also absorb damage if you're shooting at the cabin. And it's just like a really reliable setup. You don't have to worry about anything on this build. The guns have plenty of dura. The cabin has plenty of dura because you've got, again, a Verta, Icebreaker, Spaced Armor, and a Goliath. The movement parts have dura because you've got 8 ML200s with a Goliath going to take a couple of those shots. So you just don't need to worry about anything, and you can just slowly advance on the enemy and smack the crap out of hovers. This thing is going to be a very good counter to any peeking build in the game, whether it be a ranged hover or a ranged wheel build. If anything jumps in and out of cover, you're going to be able to hit it really damn reliably. Also, bear in mind that this build by here is unfused Typhoon, so when you have the fusion on the Typhoons, they'll get 25% projectile speed. That's amazing because it's basically like hit scan or close to hit scan at that point. You are not going to miss many shots at all. And this thing should just be the absolute bane of hovers. So what we're going to do is take it into the usual 20 minutes or so of PvP. Just to give it a proper test out. I already have tested it and it's really quite reliable, even with the unfused Typhoons, just because you don't need to worry about anything. And if if you're like a Scorpion or something facing off against this, you need to shoot it so many damn times. It's just annoying. So yeah, I'll jump into the game now, guys, and I hope you all enjoy. Typhoon, let's go. And like I said, this thing should do fantastic in PvP because PvP is filled with hovers and, well, drive-by builds, basically. What the hell, you? That's unfortunate. For you. Why is there two guys behind me just not, doing anything yet? And one's a bot. Oh, that's unfortunate. Damn it. There we go. I can ignore him. I'm very tanky. Unless he pushes me, then I can't ignore him. Get off me, you cretin. Yeah, what are we gonna do now? Thank you. That was a pathetic amount of damage. Typhoons, what happened then? Yeah, not gonna lie, in that last game, I honestly thought that the Cicada player was on meat grinders instead of myriads. I didn't expect them to push into my side like that. Because you need to be really careful around myriad spiders. Something about they stick to you basically when they're in the side. They're very difficult to actually get off. Meat grinders are on an issue. You can turn them off pretty easy. I shouldn't have come up here. Mate, you've got problems on your side. Oh! There we go. That was a bad shot. Excuse me, mate. I'm trying not to get in the way, but I am a giant spider. Oh god, it's a swarm build. Watch out for him. I haven't got any flocks. How did I miss that? Okay. Shoot this guy. Swarm player with his 100 Goliaths. Will take a while to kill. I'm trying to stay out the line of sight of that guy. Just perish, please. Mate. Thank you. Right, sorted. Build's done rather well. Damn it. Sorry. Yeah, so the nicest thing about this build so far is that I really just don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to worry about your cab. You know, you got a Goliath and an Averter. You don't need to worry about the guns. You've got the Machinist perk and an Averter. It's just nice. Don't need to worry about moving parts. They're MLs. You've got 8 of them. Sorry, bot. They have 2 porcupine players, alright. Let's see how often. Lou, what are you doing? These Pokemon players are basically sacrificing themselves for a bot at this point. Oh, you're done. Try and help me. Alright, nice and easy. So good as I accidentally hit my cloak button. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to running this actually after the balance changes, because 60% Dura on these typhoons is going to be nuts. Oh, oh, it's friendly. Thank God for that. Hello? Guys, do you want to shoot him? I think that guy just shot off his own... Yeah. Yeah, I think that guy just shot off his own grenade launcher, destroyer with the other destroyer. That makes sense. Try and shoot low on him. Come here. Damn it. So if I had fused typhoons. Oh, that's an enemy. Where is this guy? It's down here, it's gotta be. Yeah, there he is. People are just walking into the slightest build today, man. I don't need to worry about this build too much because I got MLs, so I'm very resistant. The porcupines, I can just walk through it. Mate, I'd worry about the poke in your back. Yeah. I don't worry about them too. Sorted. Well, hopefully we can get a few more hovers to go against. Because that is sort of the point of running this thing is to use it mostly against hovers. But it works fine against like peekaboo dogs as well, as you can see. Especially if they crash into your Goliath. Who is behind me? What are you doing? Okay. Might not want to do that, mate. I've got like 5 teammates. Oh, okay. Watch out, there he is. Watch out. Oh, that guy on the right is screwed. Oh no, he rotated out. Good job. I'm trying to shoot that guy's guns. Get him out the way. This build really doesn't care about what that Typhoon is doing. Whoop, there's a pop. Damn it. Oh, he's dead then, so I can worry about him. See how durable this thing is against hovers? Guys, please shoot that guy who shot me in the back. Thank you. No? Okay. Oh, nice. I'll go right on him, man. Sorted. Yeah, like it just tanks really quite well. We've still got everything important. Dude, that was terrible.